Okie dokie. Good afternoon. Maybe nobody. Is anybody there? Don't see anyone in the chat, so maybe people are late to the game. But I will just wait a few moments and see if anyone pops into the chat, okay? Put some music on while we wait. Okay, I see Miriam. Hey Miriam, how are you? I think it's just you and me right now. So, oh, there are some more people. Anur, hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, Bilmajit, hello. We are going to get started. Thanks for coming, 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. We are going to hang out for an hour and improve our English, learn some English. Good, Miriam. Good you're doing well. That's awesome. Magana, hello. Hi, Fatima. Nice to see you all. So to begin, we do have, I gave you guys a little bit of homework from last week. For those of you who were in the stream last week, I would like to quickly go over the answers to the phrasal verb sentences, and then we will continue. So if you were not in the chat last week, don't worry about it. Just be patient for a moment while we go over this. So we have some phrasal verbs from last week, some tricky phrasal verbs. The question was, do you know which phrasal verbs to go in each sentence? Okay. Hello, Milary. Merely. Sorry, that's a difficult name for me. I'm looking at all the syllables. Mirili, I think that's better. Mohammed, hello. Onur, good. All right, so nice to see the chat filling up. Oh, Miriam, perfect, much easier, yes. I have a friend named Miriam. Fatima, I do this lesson once a week for 1 hour. And yeah, it's 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock on Tuesdays, once a week. But there are many Smrt English videos on YouTube that you can re-watch from past streams. Miriam. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Miriam. That's how I pronounce my friend's name, Miriam. So, hello, Yun. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're having a good week. It's only Tuesday, but hopefully it's going well so far. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. If you want to, you know, tell me some things you did on the weekend, that would be great to hear about. Yeah. For my weekend, it was a sunny weekend in Vancouver, so I enjoyed my motorcycle. I went on my motorcycle, did some strolling in the park, and what else did I do? Some skiing, actually. That was really nice. So yeah, I had a great weekend. Yeah, Mohammed, my videos happen every Tuesday at this time, 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock Vancouver time. Yes, Miriam, two Miriams now. Miriam times 2. That's right. Michaela, you're watching it on your phone. That's cool. How big is your phone? Is it a large screen or a small screen? So funny. Nice. So yeah, just getting a little bit chatty, but let's keep the ball rolling here. which is an idiom. Keep the ball rolling just means stay on task. Keep the momentum going of an activity. So looking at this sentence on the screen, which of the purple phrasal verbs did you guys think you should put in this sentence? I really miss having my Titanic DVD. I can't wait to my sister. Oh, Bilmajit, well, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy the streams. That's awesome. Happy you enjoy them. Any ideas, guys, for the first sentence? Which phrasal verb you should use? Get back, Sergey, you think? Do you think you need from or no from? Hello. Ravanel, I'm great. Can't complain. Hang out. We can't use hang out because we have it, okay? It is very important. This means this is about the DVD, the object. So I will say Sergi is correct, okay? So it is get back, and we do need from because we said my sister. So I really miss having my Titanic DVD. I can't wait to get, okay, is the first verb, it, and then particle back. Okay, I actually want to bold that. Get it back, and you do need from my sister. Okay, I can't wait to get it back from my sister. Lavina, you went to church, and after that, you went to a famous restaurant in your area. That sounds really awesome. Is this something you do every Sunday? Nice, Michaeli. That sounds like a good one. Yeah, I'm trying to picture that size. That's very big, isn't it, for a cell phone? My cell phone is not so big. Oh, Mohammed, thank you. I missed that comment. I just saw it. Well, that's very, very nice of you. Super, super nice. Oh, Lavina, so that was a special occasion then. That sounds awesome. Nice. Okay, let's keep going. So we have number 2. I haven't seen you in forever. Let's this weekend. Here are your options. What do you think? And we want to use a phrasal verb. Hi, Gertie. Nice to see you. Hello, Sophine from Algeria. Saeed, hello. 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, as always. We're finishing up last week's lesson, and then we're going on to some exercises. And yes, that's correct, Miriam. Hi, Lars. Nice to see you in the chat. Hang out is correct. This means spend time with someone socially, right? Good. Hang out. That's awesome. Okay, next sentence. We need to our travel plans before we leave. I don't want to get lost. Let's see here. Which one do you think? We need to our travel plans before we leave. I don't want to get lost. Saeed, get together would also work. Yes, that is another correct option. True. Not get back. Okay, so the sentence was, just to remind you, here are your options, and the sentence is, we need to our travel plans. I don't want to get lost. And correct. Good, good. Go over. This means review. So that's correct. Good. Go over. Just like review, make sure you know what's going on. Yeah, good job. Look at the next sentence. Wow, your new car is so nice. You must be excited to it. Here are your options. Wow, your new car is so nice. You must be excited to it. What do you guys think? Show it off. Exactly. You must be excited to show it off. Yeah. Good. And when we have object it with a separable phrasal verb, you guys should remember you have to put it in the middle, right? Good. You must be excited to show it off. Show it to your friends and to the world. Yeah. Okay, number 5. When do you your vacation? Saeed, of course it can be a bad thing if you do it too often. But if somebody works really hard to buy a nice car, I think they deserve to show it off a little bit. But that's my opinion. Show off just means, and you're right, show off is very commonly thought of in a negative way. Like, nobody likes a show off. But I think there's a time where people earn to show things off, right? But yeah, a show off just means when you're flaunting something. Like, ooh, look at this, or look at me, I'm the best. So it definitely does have a negative connotation, but in this case, I think it's just an innocent example. Yeah. When do you get back from your vacation? Yes, that's good. Get back from. You do need the from because we are using your vacation. Yeah. We miss you at the office. So that's good. That was get back from. Oh. Yeah, okay, sorry. I guess I made 2 sentences with that one. Number 6. I need to find a new apartment because I don't my roommate. Thank you, Saeed. That's a nice comment. Abdel, I will go over it after. I can go over the meaning quickly, yeah. Sort of doing it as we go, but I can refresh for sure after. 6, get along with. Good, good. I need to find a new apartment because I don't get along with my roommate. Yeah, sometimes this happens. And okay, so get along. Sorry, Abdo, thank you for reminding me. I just sort of shortened the first part of your name, Abdel, but Abdo, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, get along with. So the meaning of get along with just means having a good relationship with someone. Like when a relationship is easy, you don't argue that much. You just have similar likes and similar hobbies or similar habits, in this case, for living with someone. Yeah. So good. Number 7, my friend has been really sad since her dog died. I hope she cheers up soon. Good. Don't forget the S because she. So Gertie, you could say, I hope she gets over it soon, which means overcome. Get over, not goes over, get over. Yeah, I hope she gets over it soon. But, I mean, in this case, we're definitely using cheers up, which means just be happier. if something really bad happens in someone's life, then it's kind of like, it's a bit hard to say, get over it. So you want to kind of be careful when you say get over it, because it sort of has like a toughen up sort of meaning. Yeah. Oh, Saeed, we lost an hour as well on Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday morning I woke up and I was thinking, oh no, I slept in way too long. But actually it was 1 hour that we lost, so then I didn't feel so guilty. Next, number 8. We need some milk. Let's the superstore on our way home. I'll show you the options again. We need some more milk. Let's the superstore on our way home. Hi, Aga. We're talking about phrasal verbs right now. Drop by. Good stuff. Good stuff. Drop by, a very, quick visit to a friend or to a store when you need something. Stop by also works. Good. And number 9. Oh no, my library book is overdue. Can you it for me on your way to work? And here are your options. Drop it off. Good job, Bilmajit. But we don't usually say let us. We always say let's. Let us is very, very, very formal. So yeah, it's always let's. Let's drop by the supermarket. And in the last example, that's good. Oh no, my library book is overdue. Can you drop it off for me on your way to work? Good. Yeah, so, drop by just means to visit a place, usually like a short visit. You can drop by a friend's house, or you can drop by a store. But drop off means to leave something somewhere, right? Yeah. Sophine, yes, my live stream is every Tuesday at this time, 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock for 1 hour. Saeed, to say with due respect. So this is just when you say something that you think might offend another person, if it's like a hard truth or something. This is something you can say with it to mean, in a respectful way, with due respect. It's usually kind of like a controversial type of comment. If you say due respect, it just is a sign that you are, not trying to start any conflict. Overdue is when something is late, okay? When you borrow and then it is late. So, your phone bill, you owe money. If you don't pay it on time, it's overdue. Credit card bills, they can be overdue. Library books, they have a due date. If you don't give it back by this date, then it becomes overdue. Ahmad, because of and due to, there's no, they both do the same thing. Due to is a little bit more formal, I would say. And yeah, like we are going to be late because of the traffic. We are going to be late due to traffic. So because of is much more casual, due to is more formal, but they're both giving reason. Gertie, you would say maybe not did you change to summertime. You would say, I guess you could say, did you change to summertime? Yeah, you could say that because you're talking about the time change, right? So maybe you could say, are you on summertime now? Are you on summertime now? Mm-hmm. Are you on summertime now? Yeah. Yeah, and we want more daylight. It's actually really nice because now we have daylight until like right now it's like 7:07 p.m. when the sun goes down, and in the winter, in the middle of the winter, it's like very early, like I think 4:30, 4:40, close to 5 o'clock. So it's hard when you have no daylight after work. Now, number 6, Ibam. Number 6, you didn't understand. Get along with is meaning when you have a good relationship, you get along well. When you have a bad relationship, always fighting, butting heads, arguing, you don't get along. Okay? So I'm just trying to keep up with people's comments. Yes, Habiba, every Tuesday. Yeah. Hello, Maria. Abu, yes, late to pay means overdue. Yeah. However, some people say like, we are long overdue for a visit, meaning you haven't seen someone in a long time. You know, if you see someone and it has been a long time and it's like, oh, it's so good to see you, you could say, yes, this is long overdue. Like we waited too long. Hello, first time. What is your name? I cannot read it. Hi, Lala. Gertie, yeah, you could say, did the hour change to summertime? For sure. It was, let me just double check. Yeah, it's called daylight savings time. This is what I knew, but just left my head. Yeah, daylight savings time is what we called the last time change that we had here in BC. Okay, so let's see here. We are going to move away from we're going to move away from phrasal verbs, and let me explain what's going to happen next with my stream. Basically, from my first stream number 1 to this last stream number 37, what I did was I worked my way through Core 120, which is an intermediate level Smrt online curriculum, okay? And I made my way through all of the grammar points, okay? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going back to the first unit, and the streams now for a while are going to focus more on activity, exercise-based hours, okay? So if this is something that interests you, please stay with me and work on some exercises with me. You're always welcome to ask some questions as long as they're, you know, not too advanced. This is an intermediate level, so feel free to ask questions and I will answer them to the best of my abilities. I am human, so I do make mistakes, but I, of course, always try to give good information, okay? So that means we're going to get started back to Smrt, and I'm going to go down to the exercises. So what the exercises are going to focus on now are 3 kinds of verbs, okay? This is auxiliary verbs, modal verbs, and full verbs. No, 37's not the last stream. I'm going to continue, don't worry. I am going to continue. I'm going back to Unit 1, and we're going to focus on doing exercises together, okay? And yeah, hopefully it helps. It should help. You're going to be doing lots of practice. So let's go down to the exercises. As we do the exercises, I will remind you of grammar rules and such, okay? So thanks for all the love today, everyone. You're being very kind. I appreciate that a lot. And if I do miss any comments, I apologize. It's not on purpose. Yeah, so Mustafa with spelling correction. Well, I mean, there are a lot of good, spell checks already as it is. So you can always try to make sure your devices are turned to English so that you can see the red underline when you make a mistake. That would help. But obviously not just right-click change, making a note of the change that you need to do. Hi, Lolly. Okay. Yes. So, okay. Here we go. Some exercises. Everyone is a little bit different with speed, so hopefully, it would be nice with each question to just perhaps, it's kind of hard to manage with so many people in the chat, but you can answer, but maybe don't answer like 2 seconds after I show the question. Maybe give everyone, a moment to take a few moments to think about it. So Miriam, as for an advanced stream, at this very moment in time, I'm not sure if there's an active streamer doing advanced level streams, but if you like the core style, the Smrt style, you can definitely search on YouTube for all of the videos that we've done so far, and there definitely are a lot of advanced videos out there. Okay, so what you're going to do here, you see a sentence, and you guys are going to have to pick if the word in blue is an auxiliary verb, a modal verb, or a full verb, okay? This is an auxiliary verb, okay? The auxiliary verbs be, do, have. They all have different functions for grammar. In this case, have is making present perfect, right? Did you lose weight would be also an acceptable way to ask this, okay? And just be careful, Lavina, because if you use did, your verb should be in the base form. Did you lose weight? Yes. So, next one. Here is a sentence, and you guys should tell me what you think. You have 3 options. You can just write full, aux, or modal. Yes, helping verb is another term for auxiliary verb. So here, how much physical activity do you do every day? I have one person saying full verb, okay? Good, Gertie. Well, I'm happy you're going to be happy with my new, routine coming in. And I think it's good, even if you're, even if you're higher level, it's always good to repeat things and try. But of course, you don't want to stay in a lower level if you're ready to be in a higher level. You should always look for the appropriate content for your level, for sure. Good, everyone. I would say correct. Full verb, okay? This do is an auxiliary verb, right? This do is helping to create the question. So this is your full verb, because you should also remind yourselves that be, do, have, these are helping verbs, but they also have the ability to be a full verb. And what we mean by full verb, we just mean the main verb, okay? Main verb in the sentence. It's not helping to create a grammar tense, it is the full verb. Yeah. Okay, next one. We may have to go home soon. Is this a full verb? Is it a modal verb or a auxiliary verb? Saeed, you could not in question. You couldn't drop it because you're making the question, so you need do for the question. I'm seeing a lot of modal, modal, modal. That's good. Mohammed, we are stronger together than apart. So you just need your are, your be verb. We are stronger together. Good, everyone. May is a modal verb. Okay? After modal verb, you must have your verb in the base form. That's another rule you can always remember. After a modal verb, may, could, can, will, might, should, would, always base verb after. Correct, Robbie. So, yeah, may in this sentence is, what is it doing? It is showing uncertainty, right? When you're not so sure. Yeah. And in this sentence, if you said we might have to go home soon, there is absolutely no difference. You can say we may have to, we might have to, when you're not so sure. Okay? Next sentence. Take a moment to think about this one. Why is she on a diet? She's already in shape. Calvin, I would say, what languages do you speak? Because there are so many languages, in the world. So what languages do you speak? Which languages do you speak? They're both correct. It doesn't really matter if you use what or which. Which is usually used when you're talking about a limited amount of choices. So because there are so many languages, what might be better? Okay, in this one, Saeed, that's a very, it's a speaking thing where native speakers are not using correct grammar. So, yeah, this is not proper English, but you're right. People do say this, but I wouldn't say that. I would always ask, how much physical activity do you do every day? But, it's true. People are lazy, so people drop it, but it's not correct. Yeah. Of course you may get welcomed, Akram or Bagi. Welcome. We're all happy to have you here. It's a very friendly space. That's why I like it. So, I'm seeing some auxiliary verbs for C, but I am seeing some full verbs, and that's good. Main verb, full verb. Yeah, that is good. So she is already in shape. We've got an adjective, okay, an adverb. We do not have a main verb, so that is how you would know that the be verb is your main verb, full verb. Okay. And D, next. Why is your finger bleeding? What do you guys think about this one? Whoops. I'm trying to make it a bit bigger for you guys. Why is your finger bleeding? I'm seeing some full verbs, full verbs. Omar. Awesome. Good to have you in the chat, and glad your friend invited you here. Yeah. We're just doing exercises. So the streams are going to, they're moving from more of a lecture to more of active exercises. So good, 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 everyone. Auxiliary verb, present continuous. Exactly. This is an auxiliary verb to create the present continuous, right? It's a question form. So this is auxiliary verb, okay? Helping verb, helping to create present continuous. something that is happening in the moment. E, what did you do last night? What do you think about this one? What'd you do last night? That's what it sounds like naturally. What'd you do last night? Wudj, which is contracted. What did you do last night? What'd you do last night? Good. This is full verb. Yes. This is auxiliary verb to create a question in the past tense, right? And always remember, did is followed with base verb, even if it's past simple, because did is what makes it past simple. Good. Abdo, he has to put a Band-Aid on. You should put the preposition on after Band-Aid. Sorry, adverb. He has to put a Band-Aid on. Next, I haven't had a cold in a long time. What do you guys think about had? And why? Russian bear, maybe this website I'll put in the chat is decent with, you know, it just has, it's an American site, but it has a lot of different little passages. And this is a full verb. Good. That's right. This is a full verb which is creating present perfect. Right on. Right on. So you can kind of distinguish, Saeed. In this case, the store was crowded. Crowded is an adjective because it's describing the store. Passive voice is an action, so you can always try to play around by changing the passive voice to active voice, and seeing, you know, if it's describing or if it's more of an action. And good. G, my throat is in so much pain. My throat is in so much pain. Also, Saeed, like the store was crowded. If you think of your example, there's no way to create the active. Like you can't say the store was crowded. I wouldn't be able to make that active voice, so. My throat is in so much pain. Full verb. Good. Your be verb is your full verb. And, you know, in so much pain, it's a prepositional phrase, but it is describing, you know, throat. Lala, my throat is in too much pain. Usually when we say too much, it means like my throat is in too much pain to do something. Like I can't sing tonight. My throat is in too much pain. But this is more just of a general statement. My throat is in so much pain. So too much could be too much to do something. Yeah. Russian Bear, I don't know, honestly. It's a free service, free channel to, you know, help people out and show them about introduce people to our Smrt, awesome Smrt curriculum. So I think you can subscribe, which is a way to donate. Yeah. There are some benefits to subscribing. You should wrap your arm in a bandage. What is this and what's it doing? Ahmed, you think modal? Just be careful the spelling, it's M-O-D-A-L. What you spelled was model. Modal. Lolly thinking ox. Aga, full verb. Modal, modal. So for those of you who are saying ox, yes, sometimes people consider modal verbs auxiliary verbs as well. So if that's what you're doing, then you're not wrong. But in this exercise, we are distinguishing between be, do, have, and modal verbs. So this is a modal verb. Yeah. And what do we use should for? What is should usually used for? Pez, you can say, I like to take care of my clothes and not wear them out. Or I like to take care of my clothes so that they don't wear out. Advice, good. Advice, recommendation, exactly. That's correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Ahmad. It's not strong imperative. Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's more of a advice suggestion. It's like, take my advice if you want to. Don't take my advice. Okay. Yeah. I don't like doing weight training. It's too hard. In this case, Lala, you could say it's so hard, you know, both. But we're saying you don't like to do it, or you don't like doing it because it's too hard. Hello, Noir. How's it going? Yes, like is a full verb. Good. Mm-hmm. Very common for present simple. Okay, when we're saying our likes and dislikes. Me neither. Yeah. Okay, good. Next one. This one might cause some debate. And in this case, doing is a gerund. Gertie, it's a gerund, which is a verb, but it is used like a noun. I've got a pretty sore throat. Same thing as saying, I have a pretty sore throat. Mm-hmm. Yep. You can think of it as an auxiliary verb. Some people might say, oh, it's not an auxiliary verb, it's a full verb, because have got is used the same way as have, right? But it's not a big deal, the difference. Pretty sore throat means pretty bad, exactly. Yeah, it's definitely not normal and it's bothering you. Pretty bad, yeah, pretty sore throat. So have and have got can both be used when have is a full verb, and only for certain situations like illness, relationship. So yeah, actually full verb in North American English, because the past participle that we use of get is gotten, right? So in North American, in British English, got they use for a past participle, but we use gotten. And it doesn't mean I have gotten a pretty sore throat. It means I have a pretty sore throat. This means have, okay? Which is used for illnesses. I can say I've got a headache, I have a headache. Relationship, I've got a brother and a sister, or I have a brother and a sister, okay? Physical characteristics, I've got brown hair, I have brown hair, okay? Hi Charm, pretty It doesn't mean very, it's levels, like very sore throat, maybe pretty sore throat is underneath, okay? It's like not good, not awful, in the middle. Yeah. Aspirin will reduce the pain. Modal, modal, modal. Yeah, modal. Exactly, Abdo. Yeah, there are 5 main situations. We will review that as well coming up soon in a few streams from now. Modal helping verb, modal helping verb. Yes, reduce is your main verb. And this is will. What are we using will for here? What is the use of will? Why are we saying aspirin will reduce the pain? Good, Elias. Exactly. Future prediction. You are guessing. I mean, you don't know 100% that it will, but you are predicting that it will. It's not a spontaneous decision. That's a different use of will in the future. This is a prediction. Yeah. Will and be going to are both used for predictions for future. Aspirin is going to reduce the pain. Aspirin will reduce the pain. These are predictions. But if you are not talking about a prediction and you're talking about some plans, some personal plans for the future, then we do not use will. We use be going to. For example, if I have an idea to go shopping after this, I'm not going to say I will go shopping after work. I'm going to say I'm going shopping after work, or I'm going to go shopping after work. Okay? Spontaneous means unplanned, in the moment, unplanned, like a surprise. When you go on a spontaneous vacation, you don't spend much time planning. You just do it. Yeah. The treadmill is used quite a lot. Okay, what do you think here? The treadmill is used quite a lot. I'm seeing auxiliary, full auxiliary, full auxiliary. Yeah. Full auxiliary. That's right, auxiliary verb because passive voice. Good. Yes. No, it does not mean accustomed to here. It means that people use the treadmill quite a lot. Okay? This is an auxiliary verb. This is a past participle with your be verb, and the sentence begins with an object. Okay? So that means that we are talking in the present passive voice. Yeah. Are you really, Miriam? Well, good for you. How long have you been on that thing? I am not big on running. So Ahmad, just for your comment, accustomed means used to. So for example, I could say, I am not used to running on treadmills. It means I'm not accustomed to doing that. Yeah. So if we want to turn this into an active sentence, we need to put the object after, right? And add some kind of agent, person or thing causing the action. So I could say, people use the treadmill quite a lot. And in that case, you do not need to use your be verb. The be verb is to create passive voice. M, we didn't have any junk food. Good for you, Miriam. You must be fit. It's funny, you can learn English anywhere, anytime, eh? We didn't have any junk food. Good stuff, everyone. Full verb or main verb, whatever you like to say. Yep. Have as a main verb. Didn't to make the sentence negative in the past. If you deleted didn't, of course you would need to say had. We had some junk food. Any is for negative sentences, okay? If you make it positive, you would change that to some. We had some junk food. Okay, good stuff. So you have made it through the first exercise. Bravo. We do have some time that we can go through some of number 2, okay? Let's see here. What you have to do for this one is determine which verb should be used to complete the sentence, and we'll also talk about why, okay? So here, what do you guys think for A? I gained 5 kilograms since March. I gained 5 kilos since March. Good night, Russian Bear. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I hope you have a good sleep. Have. Okay. I have gained. Good. This is present perfect. Okay? Surely have. For sure have. Yeah. Yes. So, when you see a past participle and you think of the whole context of the sentence, this is when you are talking about, a past finished action, but you don't care about exact time, you can think, oh, okay, this could be present perfect. Have gained. Exactly, Ahmed. That's good reasoning. Next one. Phil taking medicine for his cold. And why do you make your choice? What is doing? What is it creating? Good. Is continuous tense. Yep. Good review. Continuous tense. Phil is taking medicine for his cold. Present continuous or progressive, whatever you learn, the vocabulary. Yes. This is a temporary action in the moment. He won't be taking this medicine forever. He's taking it right now for his cold. And good. You see the ing. This should signal continuous tense, unless, of course, it is working as an adjective or a gerund. Yeah. Not 100% of the time, Saeed. There are some times where you wouldn't want to contract. But oftentimes it can be, but not 100% of the times. Have for present perfect. Good. Have never had surgery. Very, very common to use present perfect with never to make a statement about something you have never done in your life, something you have never experienced. And you are not saying when, you are just saying that you have never had this experience, okay? Like in your whole life up until the moment of speaking. Yeah. Good. Next, I have no idea why my eyes watering so much. Yeah, Saeed, you can say the dog's going to the vet. The dog's going to the vet. That would be present continuous for future. But yeah, you could. I think if you're writing like in a formal way, you should avoid too much contraction. Okay? But in speaking, most people contract, of course. In casual writing, contractions are definitely fine. Good, present continuous. And if you were not, did you not know before, but we do use the verb water for eyes. And basically it's like when your eyes are having a physical reaction. It's not like you're crying because of emotion. Your eyes are tearing up because of a physical reaction. Like, do your eyes ever water when you chop onions, for example? This is present continuous. Present continuous. Yeah. Yeah, non-emotional tears. Yeah, if you say like, oh my gosh, I have no idea why my eyes are watering, it means right now. Like you're saying that in right now. Mm-hmm. E. You work out last night? Pez, the bottom line means like an expression when, how can I explain that? You know, you're kind of contrasting information like, I understand what you're saying to me, but the bottom line is that you broke the law and you need to pay the price for that. I could see if I can find a better example. Yeah, so it's like the ultimate, what happens in the end, the bottom line. For example, let me give you another example, finding one here. The bottom line is that we need another $10,000 to complete the project. So it's just like the most important fact, okay, in a situation, the most important fact. Did you work out last night? Yes, did. Sorry, I'm looking at all of them. Did. Last night, past tense. Manchester by the sea. Okay, because Manchester is not on the sea, it's beside, by the sea. And good, did for past tense, and workout means exercise in this case. Yeah, the most important facts. Bottom line, you know, bottom line, we can't afford the vacation. Bottom line, we can't go. Yeah, the most important fact. Sorry, Imad, the change is because of our daylight savings time, which I'm so sorry that you guys weren't aware of that, some of you. If you're just coming in now, you'll have to watch the stream after the fact. We can do one or two more, and then I will be signing off for today. I'll be back next week. But what about F? She do much fitness. She's a little lazy. Bis nach hoch. Doesn't that mean not awake? Alamu? My German is not so good. She doesn't do much fitness. Good. This is to make a present simple statement negative. This is to talk about somebody's habits. If you make it present perfect, it would be she hasn't done much fitness. That would be correct if you're focusing on more of the past finished action, or lack of in this case. But in this sentence, it's not about a specific past situation. the experience. It's not about lack of experience. It's about her habits. So present simple is better. Oh, it means until next week, Alamu. Okay. I have family in Germany. Woche. That is week. Uh-huh. Thanks for reminding me. I'm trying to improve my German lately. Yeah. It is a general case. Exactly, Rabbi. And the last one, the surgery leave a scar. What do you think there? Did not. Didn't. Good. Past tense, a specific situation, past tense, negative. In this case, if you did hasn't, you would need to use past participle, left. The surgery hasn't left a scar. Yeah. So, unfortunately, you have to be signed up in a class to access Smrt, but you can wait till next week and I'll be back and we can do more, okay? So let me see the last comments here. The surgery didn't leave a scar. I don't know, Saeed, what you're talking about with your comments there. Sorry. Yeah, well, thanks. This is the language of flowers. I love flowers. All right, I'm going to say goodbye now. So this is kind of a little preview of what the streams will be like now for a while. Next week, we'll just continue with the exercises and going over grammar in that way. So hopefully you come back and hope to see you in the chat next week, okay? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. Thanks, guys. Hope you have a great week. Enjoy yourselves. And, you know, like everyone is saying lately, wash your hands. Yeah, so hope you all have a great week and enjoy your weekend. Next week is Tuesday, 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Remember, the time has changed. So yes, 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock next Tuesday. And it's going to be more grammar exercises as a group. And feel free to have questions in the chat. But that's what we'll be doing. All right? So, peace. See you guys next week. Have a good one. Bye-bye.